Hey guys, and welcome back. We're gonna do a bonus video this week because I'm trying to keep the videos shorter. So I was gonna put this with the last topic, but I figured we'd separate it. So last week we talked about, or earlier this week we talked about not eating out of a package, but rather putting that food on a plate. But I think on top of that, not necessarily a habit, but just some knowledge that you should start to familiarize yourself with is portion sizes. And when I say this, I don't mean pulling out your measuring cups or your scales or anything like that. There is a time and a place for tracking food in that way, but I think that if you're struggling with emotional eating or binge eating, that's not it. So there can still be benefits to familiarizing yourself with portion sizes, even without tracking and measuring. And what we're gonna use for this is our hand. It's very simple. We always have our hand with us, and our hand size is pretty unique to us. So like a bigger man is gonna have a larger hand, a smaller woman is gonna have a smaller hand. So this is just a good guide to have with you in your brain every time you eat, especially if you're eating out where portion sizes can be enormous. So portion size, we're gonna start with big and move to small. So vegetables, let's talk about what a portion of vegetables look like. A portion of vegetables should fit in your 2 cupped hands. Okay, so a portion of salad, a portion of roasted vegetables, and I mean non-starchy vegetables, green veggies, colorful veggies in your cupped hands. That's a decent sized portion. Fruit should fit in your 1 cupped hand. That's 1 serving of fruit. A portion of starchy carbohydrates, so rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, pasta, should be about the size of your fist. So that's about how much 1 serving is of pasta. I should also say beans. I would count beans here as well. It should be about the size of your fist. A straight protein serving like tofu, tempeh, seitan, mock meats, whatever, should be about the size of your palm. And then a fat serving should be about the size of your thumb. So peanut butter, avocado, vegan cheese, about the size of your thumb, and oil serving should be about the size of the tip of your thumb here. So this is not to say you should only ever consume 1 serving of these things, because there are plenty of people with speedy metabolisms that are gonna need, say, multiple servings of starchy carbohydrates and multiple servings of fruit, multiple servings of fat. However, it's just a good guideline. You know, you will get to know yourself and what your body needs, especially as you move more towards intuitively eating. But if you have no idea how many servings, pasta is a great example. If you go out to eat, you get a bowl of pasta. It's usually a mountain of pasta because pasta is cheap and restaurants make a pretty penny off of it. But if you get a bowl of pasta, you might not know what a serving of pasta looks like. But if you know that it's about the size of your hand, then it's pretty easy to be like, oh, there's 5 servings of pasta in this 1 bowl. So when you know that, then you can temper what you're eating to your own caloric and bodily needs. But this is just a super handy guide to have in your head going forward, so that even when you're eating at someone else's house, if you're eating at a restaurant, if you're eating on the road, you still have a rough idea of portion sizes regardless of what's in front of you. And it's just going to make you more self-aware of what you're doing so that you don't accidentally end up way overeating and feeling sick. So hopefully this is helpful for you. Just a little simple tip to take with you anywhere you go. And we will talk more about portion sizes, caloric needs, maybe not in this series, but definitely on this channel. So feel free to go ahead and subscribe. And we also have a Facebook group for our podcast. It's a Facebook group called Muscles by Brussels Radio. Feel free to go ahead and join it. There is a link for it down below. And yeah, we would love to have you there. It's a small but growing community. So we look forward to seeing you there. Bye.